I'll tell you, it's a good thing my head's attached. I keep forgetting to open this. It is from John, and looking through it, I don't know if you guys can see, we have a decal there. So let's get the Benchmade mini bug out and take a look and see what channel this is, and then we'll find a place to stick it. And John, I apologize, it took me a while to get to the post office. Looks like this has been there since October 16th, or was shipped there thereabouts. So, turning wrenches, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, thank you. Yes, I appreciate you, brother. You are always on top of my videos and always commenting and always just the friendliest sort. So I definitely will find a prominent place for this. In fact, I think we'll put you where I've got Dusty Blonde and Snobby Scrap Picker and Mixed Mowers. I'll put you right there. So John, thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. And again, I'll see you guys when I see you. Later. I'm out of here. Oh yeah, go subscribe. Well, we had a junk Murray that has this supposedly good 20 horsepower Briggs Intech on it. And I have no reason to doubt that it's good until it proves to me that it is not good. Had this weird little baffle on it. You see the valve cover pins, or excuse me, the blower housing pins. Those are also the bolts to back out to take the blower housing off. Well, that thing just went right on there just like that, so that it wouldn't pull as much dust, I'm assuming. Surprisingly, underneath the cover, the engine and the tractor had been sitting for a number of years, many years. So all this dust is just accumulated from the barn that it was in. So I'll show you guys here real quick. But this engine had something that is a new one on me, and I have rebuilt and been into dozens upon dozens of these engines, and I've never had one that has this particular feature. But anyway, we can see that we are super clean here. We're in really, really, really good shape, good and clean. So that's really nice to see, even though the rest of it just looks like total crap. It appears to have kept things sealed up pretty well. We've got this side right here that's got a big chip out of it, and over here it's actually melted, and what melted it I don't know. Excuse me. But I do have the little adapter washer and the pulley and the muffler. I think that's it. Yeah, there's the muffler for it. I've also got another Intech sitting back here. I don't remember what the horsepower is on that one. 22, I think. Yeah, it says John Deere, but it's just John Deere spec Briggs Intech. What do we got? Yeah, 22 horsepower there, and 508 hours on that engine. I know that to be a really good engine, and I hang on to them because they're, you know, people are always like the Kohler 15 overhead valve, a couple of Vanguard horizontals, Briggs single cast irons. I hang on to them just to save other people money. But you can see I've got the oil filter off here, and you may have just caught a glimpse of it right over there as I panned around. So I'll wait for you guys to go ahead and rewind a little bit so you can see what I'm talking about. This is oil filter capable, absolutely, right? I mean, screw an oil filter on, filter your oil. But no, Murray, for whatever reason, did not spec this engine to have an oil filter. Isn't that bizarre? So what was there? Well, enter a block-off plate. Isn't that just bizarre? just an oil filter eliminator. The first thing that I noticed about the engine when Dave was pulling the engine out of it was that, like, hey, that's a really shallow oil filter. So I can definitely put an oil filter on. And funny thing is, it does have an oil pressure switch, so it does have an oil pump, and it does pump oil throughout the engine. Here's your plate right down here. I don't know how well you can see it. It's a little bright. That plate right there, that's where your oil pump is at. But isn't that strange? Has anybody else come across one of those? Huh? I'll leave it on for the time being just to keep things sealed up. But curiosity got the best of me, and I drained the oil out so that I could, with the intention of popping that off and seeing what was under it. And yeah, just stick an oil filter on it. Why have an oil filter block off plate? It's just going to shorten the life of the engine, isn't it? I mean, if you're not good on the oil changes, it will. Got a whole lot of gunk buildup on the engine. It's obviously been sitting for a very long time. I have no clue what I'm going to get into with this, but we'll do a bench start on it at some point in time. Won't be too soon because I do have priority projects to take care of, and this is the intro to a video that's kind of hard for me to talk about. Just a second here. Is that about where my face is going to be? Maybe a little higher? Right there? My hands. When I came out with the Quickway loader video where I put the rear bracket on, you guys can look at the date that one was put out. It has taken me that long to the time this video is coming out to get my hands in a position where I can grip and grasp again. I've got arthritis in my hands. It has gotten a lot worse this year. What has caused it, I don't know. It may be a nutritional imbalance. It could be any number of things, but November 4th is hopefully going to shed some light on what's going on with these hands. I wake up in the morning in tears, and I've got CBD lotion that I put on my hands, as well as icy hot, throwing everything at them that I can possibly throw at them just to get to where I can semi-function. That's why you guys haven't seen a lot of replies on comments. It hurts to type. And when I say hurts, I have a really high pain tolerance. With all my other health issues, I've got a very high pain tolerance. My hands, they're knocking my nether regions in the dirt, if you know what I'm saying. To the point where I've always got my Nipex XS Cobras either in the pocket of the jeans that I'm wearing or in close proximity to wherever I'm at, because I cannot even open my Diet Coke bottles. I can't grip them enough to open them. Getting that cap off of that engine, I actually used a really big long cheater bar so that it would take it easy on my hands to get it off. And I used my large pair of Nipex Cobras. But yeah, that's the reason for very few videos. And to Sean, that's the reason work is so slow on getting this quick way loader done. And I hate it. I hate it for you, Sean, and I hate it for people who need me to help them. I I have been saying no more in the past 3 months than I have ever said before. Uh, by the way, October 27th marked the 14th year of being on YouTube, and I think my health has had a lot to do with why my subscriber count is only at 20,000. There's a number of people that I've helped along, who have come to me. I've been called the godfather of the small engines because I've been around just for what everyone else thinks is forever. The Zippo Varga, the legend, I've been called. And I don't like that. I'm just me, okay? It doesn't inflate my ego. It actually embarrasses me a bit. But I attribute a lot of the lackluster channel growth to the irregularity of my uploads, and I'm at the mercy of my own body. So everybody that's wanting videos out, Mr. Mule, haven't forgot about the knife video. I've just not been feeling up to turning the camera on. Everybody gets that way sometimes. You know, a lot of people they're just like, camera. I know I need to, but so mine isn't so much of a mental thing stopping me as it is a physical thing that stops me from uploading regularly. I do not have a bank of videos available, and a lot of times even coming out like doing this Craftsman right here, all it needed was to replace the back wheel and clean the carburetor out, and throw a battery on it. We did that, and right now I'm just putting a charge on that battery that we just used the new Topton battery charger with. But you know, even coming out and doing this, I was only on it for literally an hour. That was it. Fortunately, the white wheel that was on it didn't fight me, so this one came right off, went right on. That was easy peasy, and nothing fought me on getting the carburetor off and getting it tore apart and cleaned. But again, just turning the camera on to do that, I didn't have the mental frame of mind to turn the camera on and record doing that. So to all of you that are going to want to put well wishes and happy thoughts down in the comments, thank you in advance. It's just a part of me. It's a part of who I am. It's a part of my life. I deal with it. I'm okay with it. It is right now very frustrating because I've got my mind, but I have to have my hands too. So November 4th, like I said, hopefully we will get some kind of answers to what's going on with my hands, and when we get those answers, hopefully they're good answers with good news where some kind of medical intervention can help, because I love doing this, and if I don't have my hands, what am I going to do? You know, you're not going to get videos. It just comes down to that. You're not going to get videos. So I appreciate everybody being as patient as they have been. I've gotten a lot of new subscribers. A lot of new subscribers aren't thoroughly vetted in how my health affects uploading videos. Hopefully now a lot of you new guys understand and can respect and appreciate why the videos don't get posted a whole lot. But there's almost 1,200 videos on my channel. My channel has been viewed 9.3 million times. A video, 9.3 million times in total. So there's a lot of good information in older videos. All you have to do is go to my home channel, just click on my name, Zippo Varga small engine medic, and you can go to my videos and you can actually go on the search bar and search my videos for specific help. So anyway, this engine's been sitting on here for 2 weeks, and this is the first opportunity that I've taken to go ahead and drain the oil out of it and investigate that block off. But like I said, that's the first time I have ever come across that in all of my years. So I'm gonna call it. I've gone on enough. It's not a woe is me moment. It is just an FYI for you guys. It is letting you guys know. Sorry, I was checking the Tornado 4000 Topton battery reconditioner here. It's just to let you guys know I'm doing the best that I can. I'm doing all I can. And that's not very much. Admittedly, it is not very much. But hang in there. Hopefully there's good news coming on the 4th. As soon as I get done with that doctor's appointment, if I've got any kind of answers or some kind of answers or an answer or a direction to go, I'll pop the camera on and I will bring you guys up to speed on what's going on. And again, Sean, I deeply apologize. I should have had your stuff done weeks upon weeks ago. And I know it's very frustrating for you, and it's frustrating for me too. You know, I've had your stuff here since April. You guys can count the months how long I've had his stuff here, and he's had to do without it. He's had to do without the loader, which he needs. And I get it, because my own loader is a godsend. I understand. So please forgive me. At any rate, okay. This is your friendly neighborhood Zippo. I promise you guys, I will see you when I see you. And thanks a lot for your understanding. I appreciate each and every one of you. We'll see you later. I'm out of here.